My husband and I were seriously injured when a tractor trailer hit our car after he ran a stop sign. Are big rig accidents different than regular car wrecks? And do we need a special attorney to handle our case?
I think, Millie, 18-wheeler wrecks are a specialized field. They're not just a big car wreck. And there's a couple reasons why. First off, 18-wheeler tractor trailer professional drivers are governed by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations. And that's a big book of rules that professional truck drivers must follow. And you need to hire a lawyer who's familiar with those, because that's going to be the basis for the liability or the fault of the trucker. The second thing is, when a big rig at 26,000 plus pounds hits someone in a regular car, bad things happen. The damages are usually much more severe, and they can be lifelong. They can be forever injuries, is what I like to call them. And so you want somebody that knows how to work those damages up in the best way possible and take into account all your damages down to even over-the-counter medication, because over 20, 30 years, that can add up to a lot of money, and you're only going to get one chance to recover that money. The last thing I would say is you have to download and preserve evidence in the black box data. Just like an airplane, these 18-wheelers are very sophisticated, and they have recording devices that will show you things like speed, braking ability that can be crucial to your case. Tim and I have both done trucking cases. We're both familiar with those. Tim, you got something to add? I mean, the black box can be a huge deal in a trucking case nowadays.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, as far as a special attorney, you need someone who's handled these type cases before. You don't want this to be somebody's first run, and timing is a big issue with these 18-wheeler wrecks as well, because you need to get to that vehicle as soon as you can with an expert to be able to download the information that they may need that may help your case down the way. Now, one thing I will say is you see a lot of folks advertising or billboards and things like that, advertising 18-wheeler wrecks. If you call one of those, I mean, you need to make darn sure that they're actually the one that's going to be litigating the case, because many times they're pawned off to someone else. And you may or may not be familiar with that particular lawyer, because you want to ask the questions. Have you handled one of these cases before, and what were your results? So, Rocky, it doesn't take a special attorney, but it takes a really good law firm and folks who have done these type cases to understand the significance of how different they can be from just a run-of-the-mill fender bender with a car.
Tamika, Tim mentioned the timing. Let me tell you, these sophisticated trucking companies that go all over the nation, they have what's called a rapid response team. And they will have an investigator in a bad wreck to the scene within an hour. And they're taking pictures, they're taking photographs, they're taking witness statements. And guess what? The person that's hurt isn't thinking about any of that. They're on their way to the hospital. They're getting flown, on a lifeline to go make sure that they survive. And then they're trying to recover. And days and weeks go by while that company's securing all the witnesses. And that's why you need a lawyer who can make up ground very quickly. And you need to talk to somebody immediately if you're in a severe wreck with an 18-wheeler.